The Twitter drama just doesn't stop. You guys typically like it when I upload these types of videos. They do great for the audience retention. They get good views. So here we are again. But this time, we're covering something that I actually thought about covering and then I didn't. But then I thought about it because the Lachlan video did good. The Mr. JOI video did good. The Cypher PK video did good. Hey, I'm here covering Klarque Clint versus FireMonkey. So we're going to be covering that drama today, guys. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with many YouTube channels. Let's get into this video for today. So, guys, this is where it all began. Klarque Clint posted a video. We waited 47 days for this. Thanks, Fortnite. You can just see already all of the retweets, quotes, all the bookmarks, all the favorites, all the replies. This absolutely blew up. I'm going to watch it with you. We're going to talk a little bit more about it because FireMonkey started taking some shots at Klarque Clint. Same with the entire Fortnite community, to be honest with you. Let's take a look at this video.
Can someone just explain to me why a cardboard box is a mythic item? Who at Epic Games thought it was a good idea? Hey, Jim, you know what would be a great idea today? After 47 days of no content, you know what we should give everybody? Let's give them a box. But not only are we going to give them a cardboard box, we're going to make it mythic. But we're also going to make it more common than all the healing items in the game because that makes sense. It's going to be easier for them to find a cardboard box than it is for them to find like minis or like a med kit. Like, what are we doing? A mythic cardboard box.
A mythic!
I am trying to talk to my audience. Do you mind? That is incredibly rude. I was trying to have a conversation here.
This guy, man.
So are you trying to shoot my rocket?
Get him, Klarque. Get him, Klarque. There we go. Love to see it.
See what
Boom.
happens, Jubear 00721? You get your head sniped off because you're being an idiot. I'm talking to my chat. A mythic cardboard box.
Yeah, so
just explain to me.
You can see where the joke is, okay? I don't know about you guys. Well, I'm obviously in the minority because I took this as a joke, but maybe I was thinking about this because maybe, just maybe, it's because I'm friends with Klarque. I've been talking about him, and like, we stream with Klarque pretty much every week now at this point, and it's a big joke that, oh my god, look, it's a cardboard box, and he freaks out when the cardboard box is here. So I've always kind of taken this as a joke, and to be honest with you, I enjoyed the cardboard box update, but I will say, in all of these replies, there are a lot of people really, really like roasting Klarque Clint, calling him ungrateful, all that kind of stuff. I don't want to say that that's entirely, like, completely false to assume, but you just gotta, like, read the attitude that Klarque had with this, you know? It was satire, you know? It was all for fun, but the video absolutely blew up. Can we take a look at some of these quotes? View quotes. There we go. Yeah. This is, guys, like, oh my god, you should take a look at a bunch of these. This is a little bit of a problem now because I waited too long to get to this drama, and now people are like, okay, someone doesn't get the joke. It's like, it's crazy, but, like, originally, so many quote tweets, so many replies, just roasting Klarque. Now, this is the type of stuff that you were getting. We did not wait 47 days for a cardboard box, you ungrateful prick. We waited 47 days for Metal Gear. I swear, y'all bitch and moan about the most insignificant things at times. Does it ever get tiring? So, again, this is the part where I'm a little bit understanding with the Fortnite community because I have been very, very critical of the Fortnite community, but the problem is all of them missed the joke. I don't know about you guys, and I'd love for you guys to honestly comment down below because I saw this as a joke, like, the box, you know, like, he's going crazy about it, the mythic, like, it was just a fun video. That's how I took it personally. I'm always one to just, hey, the Fortnite community is incredibly ungrateful. And yeah, guys, to be honest with you, this is the gist of it, that all the replies are. The point being, this went absolutely crazy. First of all, have you ever played Metal Gear Solid? Second of all, you're extremely ungrateful. The box works when you Scooby-Doo. Please stop yapping. So people, again, the whole point of this video is just, it was incredibly satire, but people took it and just ran with it. But then the interesting part came about this. So FireMonkey, of all people, saw this, and FireMonkey dedicated an entire video without saying something to Klarque, which I find very, very interesting. And he was saying so much without calling out Klarque in particular. And again, he was taking the entire approach of the Fortnite community is so ungrateful. The Fortnite community is really needs to work on this. And he made the whole video, and it's obvious, man. Like, he didn't say it, but it was obvious he was talking about this particular creator, the only one that was making a fuss about the boxes, right? So that's what FireMonkey was doing. He made a whole video, and actually Klarque reacted to part of that video, which we are going to take a look at right now.
And I didn't post a thing that people were going to get this outraged about it. I thought it was just a simple throwaway joke about a cardboard box. And I thought people would clearly see the humor and the satire in the fact that, yeah, obviously we got more stuff than a cardboard box.
What am I doing? I forgot the most important part. Why did we take this as a joke? Oh my god. Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna blame it that it's almost midnight over here. Yeah, the point being, the biggest thing was obviously there was more than just the box added. Why did I forget to mention that part? So maybe that's why it was a little bit easier to see this one as a joke. Again, this is all in my opinion, but people really didn't take it that way.
The update. Obviously, this is a part of the Metal Gear Solid collab, but at the end of the day, regardless of those facts, it's still a mythical cardboard box.
Maybe that's what's going on here, but it is something where I feel like, especially if you're someone who uses Twitter a lot, you just hear a lot of noise. Things that are just...
Yes, and you're contributing to the noise. You're part of the problem.
I don't know if it's necessarily a problem. I mean, FireMonkey's considering it a problem. That's probably where Klarque's going with it. But I just I kind of like the noise of Twitter. I've been getting into Twitter a little bit more. Like, dude, these videos that I make do so well. The ones covering Twitter drama, it's crazy.
People saying things for the sake of saying things, and not because they actually care about what they're saying, not because they actually dislike something like cardboard boxes being in the game.
And see, those are the shots that FireMonkey's taking. It's just, you just know, if you watch the entire video, you just know that FireMonkey was talking about Klarque this whole time. And actually, what I absolutely loved is Klarque just cooked him at the end, boy.
That is true. I genuinely don't dislike the fact that the cardboard box is in the game. I think it's a funny item, and the fact that it's mythic makes it even more funny. That's also part of the joke. Like, can we not all agree that the fact that we waited 46 days and one of the 3 key items that we got is a mythical cardboard box, like that's not funny to anybody? Like, we don't see the humor in that?
But because they just want to start some drama. They just want to get people talking or whatever else, and they want to be at the center of it. That's kind of what...
Once again, the drama started because of everybody else, not because...
And to be honest with you, this drama in particular is starting because of FireMonkey. FireMonkey has more reach than pretty much a lot of people in this space. If FireMonkey posts something, the vast majority of Twitter, Fortnite Twitter, is seeing that.
Because of really what I said. It was because of how everybody perceived my statement. And I can't really control how people are going to perceive my content. The other thing, too, is I posted far more controversial and hotter takes than this, and they have never garnered this much attention.
Dude, that's always how it works, man. That's always how it works. I always point to this, dude. I always point to this. I have a short on my channel that I always talk about this, man. I almost didn't make it because it's so stupid, but, I was like, you know what? 8 seconds. It's not going to take long to make it too short. And it's Brandon walking up to someone with a shockwave hammer, swinging once, missing, swinging twice, missing, swinging 3 times, missing. It got like 100K views. And it was so stupid. I don't even think I bothered captioning it. I don't think I bothered anything in it. I just clipped it, 8 seconds, bang, we're online. It's him strolling up to somebody, shockwaving. The amount of things that have gotten the most views, I never planned for. It's just how it works sometimes.
Last week, I made an Uncle Ruckus skit about all the racist maps that we were seeing in Fortnite, but that didn't go viral on Twitter. However, this one about a cardboard box, this is the one that sets the internet on fire.
And the other thing that Klarque is talking about there, that's something that would legitimately get Twitter going like crazy.
That's a little more telling than I think people want to admit.
There's other things like being mad about a cardboard box being enabled in the game that doesn't affect the loot pool at all because you hardly will ever find it unless you're going over to the specific NPC. Of course, you can still find it in normal loot or whatever, but it's something that is completely insanely rare. And, it's just why is that what you choose to complain about? If you want attention or whatever, you can complain about a lot of things. There's a lot of stuff you can complain about in this game that would be completely justified and you would still be able to get your attention or whatever else.
Yeah, Klarque, you want some attention, eh? Look at this guy up there, just wanted some attention.
But choosing a cardboard box out of everything just kind of feels ridiculous to me. But I think...
Yeah, it's so ridiculous that it got over 500,000 views in 24 hours. Listen, man. I don't know what your goal as a content creator is. I don't know what you're trying to do. But regardless of what my intentions were, you have to admit that the results are pretty impressive. And listen, this is not me patting myself in the back because, once again, I didn't intend for this to happen. This is just kind of how it worked out. What this has taught me in many ways is that the internet will create its own controversy. I don't really have to do much of anything to try to be controversial. The internet will just fabricate something. Regardless of how you...
Again, that's crazy that it works that way, but, I mean, it is quite easy to... And I've always wanted... And this is something I've actually spoken with Klarque about, part of me just because it would work would always just want to go online and just completely insult everybody because I'm huge into the MMA space, right? And what people do is they go out and they just start yapping, big mouthing, insulting every single person in the space. They get fans so quickly, or not even, they don't even necessarily have to get fans. They just get people paying attention to them, and then bang, all of a sudden they get a new UFC contract. All of a sudden they're making all this money every single time they appear.
You feel about me or my content? This is your first time here, or you've been here for a long time. If you look at that video for what it is, there's really not a whole lot to get mad about. Like when you sit down and you really just look at it for what it is it really worth this much hype and attention for?
But the thing is, the problem with this is, and this is where I disagree with just a little bit, is we have seen so many people do kind of the same thing where Epic Games will add something in the Fortnite community, cries when it's actually like a really cool thing. And I wouldn't say the cardboard box is like a super, super cool thing. Like, it's just not uncommon to see people whining, crying about an update. And the Fortnite, there's a little chunk of the Fortnite community, and to be honest with you, the better part of the Fortnite community, that's like, oh my god, be grateful for our cardboard box. The problem was, people just didn't see the joke that Klarque was making. Because typically if somebody said that, I'd be all over it like, okay, you know what? Guy, we got an update. I like the update. We got some EMPs. It's good. You know, that's where I'm at with it. But I'm like, oh my god, everybody's so ungrateful for these updates. But this one was just a joke. That's the problem, because I don't think it's I don't think it came out of nowhere, the outrage like coming from Klarque's tweet. But I don't know, man. Like I did see the joke in it. That's me. But I hope you understand that I kind of see why people are responding to this, but I don't know why FireMonkey's diving like into Klarque personally.
Take it if the internet wants to give it, but I don't think anything was said that was really that outlandish.
Doing the Fortnite leaks, you know, making videos, preparing for future updates, all that type of stuff. But at the same time, you know, I do see a lot of people in the community kind of like talking about this specific situation and this specific content creator.
There you go. I
haven't actually showed you guys the video or anything because, you know, I kind of can easily define it as, oh, hey, this person who's a content creator is complaining that this item is too common and that, you know, it doesn't make sense of its rarity or something like that, even though the reason it has mythic rarity is simply put because it's a collaboration item and no other reason, right?
Let me translate that for you. It's a bunch of yapping, and FireMonkey doesn't want to actually discuss anything with Klarque because Klarque would talk circles around this man because FireMonkey is just a little bit butthurt here.
So with that said, hope you champs and champions enjoyed today.
First off, FireMonkey, next time you make a video about me, say my name. It's okay. I won't bite. I know you're talking about me, and everybody else knows you're talking about me. You might as well go ahead and trend jack off my success, which is what this entire video is about. You thought you'd capitalize off the success of a topic that you thought was going viral. And that's fine. I don't blame you for that. However, next time, have the decency to say my name since I'm the source of all your frustration in this video, right? And look, man, here's the deal. Ooh. I'll do the same thing I've done to every other person that I've had a bit of beef or controversy with. If you want to talk about this issue with me, live on my stream, in front of both of our audiences, I'd be more than happy to do that with you. You're a great leaker. You provide some of the most thorough leaks out of everybody. I think it's you and Sheena that I look at the most when it comes to this stuff. But do us...
Sorry to put a little bit of a pause here. Aiko would like a word. Aiko, the greatest member of the Fortnite community. Just kidding. I'm sorry. I paused while Klarque was cooking, man.
Both a favor. And when it comes to topics like this, if you don't have the discernment skills to pick apart someone's video logically, rationally, and objectively, maybe you should just stick to doing leaks. Stick to what you do best, because commentary is not your field, brother. If you're going to be in this space and critique people's work or talk about people's work, number one, have the decency to call them out directly, and two, make sure you get what they said right. However, I wish the best for you, man. And if you want to talk about it, let me know.
The first time I watched that, the video ended, and I was like, yes, dude, yes. Yes, man. This is why I really respect Klarque, man. This dude is just too logical for the community, man. Too logical for gaming. Too logical for the internet, because you don't see that a lot online anymore. It's, you know what's crazy about it is because I completely understand Klarque's point from it. I already know that, let's say, I would imagine FireMonkey watched this video, right? I already know that the FireMonkey watching this video, and don't get me wrong, I like FireMonkey. Been following him for a long time. I watched the majority of his videos, actually. I already know that he would see that as an attack on himself. No matter if he started or not, you can just tell sometimes, you know? But Klarque's one of those guys, and this is where I really, like, admire his attitude, because I share the same one as him, where it's like, you don't have to really hate on each other that way. You don't have to have beef. You can come on and you can talk about it. It's okay to tell me that I'm wrong. Just prove to me that I'm wrong. And I know with all my heart, if FireMonkey were to come on and somehow prove that Even like, I understand it's tough to say whether there's a right or wrong with this particular situation, but let's say like FireMonkey could dance around him with talking points, okay? FireMonkey really put him into a corner. Klarque would be the type of guy to actually sit back, look at it, and change his mind after being presented with some awesome evidence. And that's why it's like, this man is too good for the Fortnite community, man, because we need more people like that. We need more people to actually sit down and talk about all this stuff instead of just yapping at one another. You know, I know I keep using that word, but I'm trying not to. I'm trying to avoid a couple different terms there. Nobody just likes to talk on the internet, man, anymore, or nobody even likes to talk in general. Everybody is just like, I'm right, you're wrong. This guy sucks for this reason. That's why nobody. If somebody, for example, like the Fortnite community will not allow Klarque, or the people that don't know Klarque, the people will not allow him to explain that that's a joke. They will see that. They'll have that in their head forever. And the people who don't know Klarque that saw FireMonkey's video will now think that Klarque is just this salty Fortnite player. Nothing else, right? And they will forever view him that way, except for the very few people that might come across his channel one day and change their mind. So I think that's really, really dishonest on FireMonkey's part. It'd be really cool to watch these two go at it, and if they want to talk about like this, I don't know what you can talk about regarding this cardboard box stuff, but you could just tell, man, FireMonkey came at it with a little bit of malicious intent here. Maybe, I don't know why he was so salty with this one, but then again, I understand why people would be a little bit salty at people complaining about a cardboard box, but with this particular video, it was a little bit easy, in my opinion, to see that it was a joke. There's just so much going on with this entire thing, to be honest. Like, it's really, really crazy. Regardless, what you can say is it is a little bit of a weasel move to just say this particular content creator and not call him out. You know, like, that was a little bit weaselly, dude. Come on, like, Klarque's right. Just say his name at this point. If you're making a whole video talking about one guy and you're just talking about this particular content creator, you can figure out who it is, but I'm not going to say his name. Like, what's the point of that? That just shows you're scared of confrontation. Like, come on. And it's not like it's the end of the world. Like Klarque said, he doesn't bite, man. But I guarantee if FireMonkey probably didn't take the time out of his day to figure out what Klarque's all about. Maybe base his whole opinion on one tweet. Perhaps that's something we can all learn about, right? We maybe not judge so quickly off of one tweet, or judge so quickly off of what people on Twitter are saying especially. But guys, let me know what you think about this crazy situation down below. And thank you so much for watching the video on the screen right now. If you want to check out this awesome tier list video that I made, check it out. It's pretty great. I will see you either there or in the next video, guys. Take care.